So I wanted to bring you here. This is the Mamertine Prison. The tradition is that this is where Peter and Paul were both kept separately at different times. Were both kept here in this prison before they were executed. So as we go inside, I want you to imagine the Apostle Peter spending his last hours before his execution in the darkness in this place. Let's take a look. So we walk into the main level of the Mamertine Prison. This is the old entrance that they used to bring folks in. You'll notice there are these wonderful frescoes. Here's Jesus with Peter, and Paul would have been on the other side. Other frescoes that date back to the 9th century to the 800s, probably some things that go back way before that. This hole in the floor, this grate would have been lifted up, and this is how prisoners would have been deposited into the dungeon. So they were lowered down by ropes, then they were raised back up, ropes placed underneath their shoulder or underneath their arms, and they were raised back up when it was time for their execution. Only really important prisoners would have been placed here. Generally, they would have been executed before that. And so this is the place where tradition says Paul was kept before he was executed, and at another time, Peter kept before he was executed. So his final days before he was executed at the circus near present St. Peter's were spent here. So let's go on down. So this is the most dramatic place to come in the city of Rome if you're following the apostles Peter or Paul. This is the Mamertine Prison. And the tradition is that Peter sat here, who knows, days, weeks, months before his execution.